how to get verified on Instagram. Hello everyone, welcome back to the GoSo channel. My name's Chris and today the video is going to be about how to get verified on Instagram correctly. If you haven't been to our channel before, please check out our other videos on how to grow on TikTok, Instagram, tips and tricks. And if you haven't been to our website already, go to our website, check out our brand new website that we've just redesigned. And we've got new services on there for Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, so don't miss out. So as I said, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to get verified correctly on Instagram. And the reason that we're doing this video is because we've had about 50 to 100 people recently come through to the website and say that they've been trying to get verified and they've either been scammed by other companies that are charging thousands of dollars, or they've done it the incorrect way, and then they've ended up getting some of them their accounts blocked, shadow banned, and even damaging them for a long period of time. So please open your ears and I'm going to explain how to get verified correctly. So you're probably thinking, what are the pros of actually having the blue tick and verification? And there's a couple of very easy things. Number one, you're going to rank a lot higher in the search engine on Instagram. People are going to be able to find you a lot more. Number two, people are going to actually know you are who you say you are, whether you be a company, whether it be a person, whether you be an entrepreneur, or just somebody who's on the way up and being famous. If you get that blue tick, it's going to give a lot more confidence to the followers or to your potential followers. Therefore, with both of these, it's going to result in a lot more engagement, followers, and likes. So yes, if you do have a chance to get verified, it is 100% essential that you do that. And now I'm going to explain how to do it. So just before we jump into this with 2 feet, one thing that is essential, make sure if you want to get verified that you change your profile from personal to business. You can still get verified on your personal profile, but it's a lot better and you will get a lot more engagement and also rank a lot higher if you have your account set to business. So here are the 6 easy steps of how you can get verified for free on Instagram. So number one, what you need to do is tap on the profile picture in the corner to arrive to your account settings. Now, once you're in your account settings, the next thing you have to do is go to the right-hand corner and tap on the menu icon. If you don't know what the menu icon is, it's 3 lines, one underneath each other. So step 3, look for the settings icon, as you can see right here, and then click it. And then you will go through, and all you need to do next is tap on your account. And once you're on your account, as you can see here, select request verification. And finally, all you need to do is you need to see the form and then fill out the form correctly. So now you're where you need to be and you're on the verification form. But there are a few things that you need to know before filling in the form. And here we're going to go through each step individually about exactly what you need to enter and how you need to enter it to get the best chances of actually being verified. So the first thing when filling out the form is make sure you spell and enter your username correctly. This has happened before and we have seen people and even companies where people have paid somebody else to get them verified, that once they've entered in their username incorrectly, they've just wasted weeks and weeks of waiting around to be verified when they've given the incorrect information. So make sure all the information is correct and definitely your username. And once you've entered your username correctly, what you need to do is enter your full name correctly and make sure your full name is as it is on official documents. And this is because Instagram are also going to do their background checks using Google as well and searching for you. And if you enter in your short name or your incorrect name, then they're not going to be able to find you. And this is also not going to help you at all in getting verified. So the next part is where people get a little bit confused. And this is known as. It's not the same as username and it's not the same as the full name. Known as is what people know you as. And I'm not saying about a couple of the friends who have a nickname for you in your local area where you live. Known as is what the internet knows you as. What name have you used in the past? If you have, for example, a podcast and you're called Muddy D 3000, then make sure in the known as you put Muddy D 3000. If you put something else, again, it's only going to reduce your chances of actually getting verified. And this could be the name of your podcast, it could be the name of your company, it could also be your name as well. Your full name might be Benson James Boris. but in reality, only people know you as Ben Boris. So make sure in the known as you put Ben Boris and not your full name. So for the final part of the form is the category that best represents your Instagram profile. And I can't express this enough. It's so important that you choose the correct category that reflects your Instagram profile. You could have been a footballer in the past, but then now, for example, you're an entrepreneur and your Instagram's entrepreneur. Make sure you click entrepreneur and not sports, for example. This again is only going to hinder you getting that verification tick on your profile. So for example, if you're on the news and your Instagram is about the news, then click news. If you have been a sports personality in the past, but now you're an influencer and your account is influencer, you need to click influencer and not sports. Making an error here can either result in you not getting the blue tick or just wasting your own time until you can do it again. And these categories, you need to make sure that you do pick the right one. So take time in when choosing it, because it can be news or media. You've got sports, government, politics, then you've got music, fashion, entertainment, blogger, influencer, business, brand, organization, or other. So now you've done steps 1 to 6 and you've correctly filled out the form to get verified. So what's the next stage? So the next stage is number 7. And it's step number 7, you need to send across correct identification to Instagram. This is whether you being an influencer or you're a company. If you're a single person, you're going to need to send across a driving license, a national identification card, or your passport. It needs to have your photo on the front of it, and also the correct information like your name, address, etc., etc. And if we're talking about businesses, you're going to have to send your business documents over, your certificates. It could be a utility bill, it could be a bank bill, anything that has your company name on it, the address, and they can clarify that that business is your business. This is what's going to help you get verified. So now you've completed the easy part about how to get verified on Instagram, and the last bit, step number 8, is just click the send button and this will send all the information over to Instagram. But now we're going to move forward to the tricky part of actually how we're going to get Instagram to accept the verification, and you're going to be able to get that blue tick that you're after. So now that you've sent all the information across to Instagram, it's not as easy as them just saying yes and you getting the blue tick. The moderators and also Instagram's algorithm are going to go through and check everything that you provided, and also whether you're the correct person or worthy of that famous blue tick as well. And it can be very tricky, but what I'm going to do is explain ways about how to do it and how you can get verified, but also ways that you need to stay away from, because they could only damage your account and you're going to end up losing thousands and thousands of dollars by going with the wrong people. So here's some tips about how to get verified on Instagram. But the first one is something that you have to be very, very wary about, is if you don't have any news articles about you, you've never been on the radio, you've never been on the TV, but you're applying to be verified, you're not going to get verified. If they can't find Instagram, if they can't find anything about you on the internet, you're never going to get verified. So forget it. You're only going to waste your time, and you're only going to annoy Instagram by constantly trying to get verified again and again and again. And this can result in damaging your account in the long term. So another tip as well is make sure that if you want to get verified or you're trying to get verified, that you're not using any dangerous Instagram services on your profile. Now, we've had many clients over the years get verified by Instagram because our power likes go completely undetected by Instagram, and also our hyper growth as well is not breaking any terms and conditions from Instagram. So you can get verified very, very easily from this. But I do know other people who have come to us in the past and we've helped them get verified. They've been with other companies who are using dangerous services on Instagram, services that are being detected. Now, you don't want Instagram knowing that you're using these services. So if you go and try and get verified and they look into your account more and they see that you're using these dangerous services, you're gonna get your account shadow banned, and also you may risk the fact of actually getting your account deleted overall. And this is what I've seen time and time again when people are paying other companies to get their account verified. So you're probably thinking, if you've never been on the radio, you've got no articles about yourself, and you've never been on TV, how are you going to get yourself verified? And to do this, there's an expensive way, but there's also a cheaper way as well. The cheaper way would be to do collaborations with bloggers. Maybe you give them a shout out, they write an article about you. It could also be with journalists as well. Try and get yourself on the radio, whether you're an entrepreneur and you might be able to do a talk. Anything like that will help you get verified. But the more expensive way is to maybe pay a journalist to do an article or pay a blog that's going to get you ranked on Google, for example. But you need to make sure that it has the backlink in it as well, because you might end up paying for an article that doesn't have a backlink. No one really reads it. No one knows what website that is. Instagram won't take that as a secure reference to get verified. So now you've got connections with the bloggers or with the journalists, for example. There's another thing that you need to think about, and this is very, very important, and it's also the size or how good of either a blog website or how good, for example, is the journalist who's going to be writing about you. If you're in Forbes.com, for example, that is absolutely fantastic. This is what Instagram's looking for. But if you're in Europe.expat.com, for example, which only gets 500 visits every single month, you might pay for an article there, but it's going to do absolutely nothing to help you get verified at all. So make sure if you're going to be spending money or spending time doing the collaborations, that where your article going to go needs to be at the top level of websites. Otherwise, it's pointless. So as I briefly said before, there are companies that offer the verification or they can do it for you. I've seen people charging 3,000 euros up to 9,000, 10,000 euros just to be verified. And if you are going to do that, I wouldn't recommend at all paying a company to do it. But what I would recommend is putting that budget into paying journalists in Forbes, Entrepreneur.com, these kind of websites to do articles about you. You're going to get a lot more for your money, and wait until you have maybe 4 to 5 articles about yourself. And when you do have 4 to 5 articles, then go through and do the process to get verified. Instagram normally say that they need to have at least 3 decent media articles about yourself to get verified. So it might be 1 on Entrepreneur, 1 on Forbes, and 1 on CNN, for example. With them 3 articles, you should be able to get verified, but nothing is 100%. Maybe that you're going to need more, or maybe they do the research and they're just not happy with it and you don't get verified. No worries at all. Go away, get more articles about yourself, get more blogs out there about yourself or your company, and then give it a little bit of time and try to get verified a second time. Another thing to bear in mind as well, if you don't get verified, you must wait at least 30 days again before attempting to get verified. And if you do have 2 accounts, for example, only try to get 1 verified at any given time. If you try to get all your accounts verified, or you set up 3 accounts of yourself, for example, or you set up a fans page and you try to get all of them verified at the same time, you're never going to get it verified, and you're only going to annoy Instagram and damage yourself actually getting verified on them profiles in the future. Just a quick note as well, you can't get fan pages verified, nor can you get somebody verified twice on 2 separate accounts. There may be an occurrence 1 in a million where it actually happens, but don't even try, because you're just going to waste your time. And the last 3 quick things to make sure or to help you get verified is, number 1, make sure your account is 100% finished. If you've not got a bio or you've not done the highlights, go and do it now before even attempting to get verified. Number 2, make sure your account is public. If your account is private, it's not going to be verified, and also people are not going to be able to see it anyway. And number 3, do not put links to your other social media in your bio or anywhere on your profile. If it's a company, then obviously you're going to have your company website on there. But if you have a Facebook page or YouTube page from yourself that you want to get cross connections, don't put it in your bio. Instagram don't like it, and they're not going to verify you. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure why that is. Maybe you can drop a comment below and tell me exactly why. But this is what we've been finding. Anyone who's trying to get verified with either their YouTube channel in there or their Facebook page, it's not happening. So don't do it. And the final point is, don't worry if you don't have too many articles out there, or you've never been on the radio or you've never been on the TV yet. don't worry, you can still do it in time. If you follow the steps and tips that I gave you before, you will get your account verified. It may take once, twice, or 3 times to do it, but you will get verified if you have everything in place. So that's it for this video. If you have liked it, please hit the like button and comment below. Go through to our website and you'll see all our fantastic Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn services that we have there. So yeah, bye for now, and thanks for watching.